When to stop on your calorie deficit. Obviously, I've made a lot of videos now about calorie counting and how getting into a calorie deficit is the #1 way to get into fat loss. But we need to know when to stop. So obviously, if you've hit your goals, great. You can probably now go to maintenance levels. So you'll have a new maintenance level. Obviously, if you've lost a fair amount of fat, you're going to be weighing less. You're going to have probably a similar amount of lean body mass than when you started, as it's quite difficult to add muscle when in a deficit. But your metabolism will have dropped. So you'll have to find your kind of new maintenance level. If you've been tracking, then you're probably safe in saying it's about maybe 200, 300, up to about 500 calories more than when you were in your deficit, depending on how aggressive you've gone into your deficit to get to where you're happy with your fat loss. If your health starts to degrade, you need to knock that on the head right away. Bring your calories up. So when I say your health degrade, if you're in too low calories and you've lost enough fat, your energy might be dropping down. You might be quite lethargic throughout the day. You might even be struggling to sleep. You shouldn't be hungry through all of the day. This sounds like you're going too extreme. Are you going into a bodybuilding competition? Are you in physique? No, then why are you going into such a low body fat percentage? This is not healthy. You need to stay on a certain amount of fat. Now, some individuals can be lower in fat and still be healthy. Some need to be higher. This depends on your genetics. So you need to recognize this. And this is not down to me. This is down to you and perhaps even your doctor. So this is something that is really serious. Do not get down into such low fat percentages that your nails don't grow, your hair starts falling out, menstruation stops. You'll find this is the case with those who are going into bodybuilding competitions and are at such a low percentage. This is not healthy. So don't get there. Recognize before you get to that place that you need to start maintaining your weight and not losing any more fat. Start going into maintenance calories. So only a short video today. It's pretty straightforward. Let's say you've been in a deficit for quite some time and you still have some fat to lose and you're not going into this kind of unhealthy realm that I just talked about. You might want to do what's called a refeed. That's where you're going to up your calories back up to roughly maintenance levels for maybe anywhere between 3 and 7 days. And this might just restore your homeostatic position in your body. You know, lots of systems down-regulate when you're not feeding your body enough calories. So by doing a refeed, you bring those systems back up. You start to feel perhaps a bit more normal. Psychologically, you'll feel great. All of a sudden, you're fed. Then you can go back into your deficit once you've done that refeed. If that's the case, great, then you can carry on back into your deficit. Remember, like I said, do recognize if you're getting into too low fat levels. I would suggest coming off of your deficit entirely if that's the case. So yeah, only a short video today. I hope that's all made sense. Thanks for watching.